So another thing to keep in mind as you are pursuing a career in dance is that it's hard. It's very difficult. I know dance is really popular now, especially with apps like TikTok. And of course, you go on YouTube and you see all the really cool dancers. But it is a constant grind. The first thing you need to know is you have to get your mind prepared for it. In our industry, you hear a lot of no's, especially when you're auditioning a lot. You hear more no's than you hear yeses. So it's important to work on your self-esteem and to know who you are before you start auditioning, because a lot of times that can really impact you if you're offended by not getting chosen for a particular role or a particular job, or if you take it really personally, that will stop your growth in the industry. So it's really important just to know that you will hear a lot of no's, and you have to keep your goal in front of you, because you have to understand, if you're going to come in the industry, there is a place for you. It may not be for the job that you really wanted really bad or the role you wanted really bad, but there is a place for you. You just have to keep auditioning and keep trying. So that's when those two key words, determination, perseverance, those come into place. But also you want to make sure you're building your character, so that way you don't let the industry define who you are, or that you don't try to change who you are so that you can get a role or get a job, or do anything that will compromise your morals or your integrity. But it's definitely important to build your confidence, build your self-esteem, and know what you bring to the table. Also, when you're in the dance industry, it can be very competitive, because there are so many people that are dancers, and there may not be the same amount of opportunities. So when you go to auditions, when you take class, you want to make sure you're super focused, because you want to make sure that you are improving on your skills so that you will be a standout when you're auditioning, or you will be a standout, at a performance. And every performance is an audition, because you never know who's in the audience watching you. You never know who you're going to meet. And that's also why it's important to treat everybody with kindness and respect, because you never know how that person that you meet can be the person that you need for the next step in life. So you always want to make sure that you are leading with kindness. You always want to make sure that you are a pleasure to work with. And a lot of times that could be difficult. Like maybe you meet a teacher or a choreographer that's really hard on you. You want to take it in stride. You want to do everything you can to be the best that you can. Even if someone is being hard on you, you might have a teacher that challenges you. And it might be a difficult class that you take, but you want to make sure that you're not slacking off, because you're going to need that in the future. So it's not easy to be a dancer, because you have to hustle. It's a constant grind. You have to hustle to get the jobs that you want. And there are going to be people just like you auditioning for the same role. So you just have to, if you don't get picked for one thing, you have to be ready for the next thing that comes up. And if you stay ready, meaning you stay in shape, you eat the foods that is going to benefit your body, like foods that give you energy, foods that make your muscles lean, long, and strong, because that's what we want as dancers. We want, strong muscles, lean muscles. So you won't get that by eating McDonald's. You won't get that by, eating foods that are bad for you. You have to learn the foods that are going to be good for your body. So like in the morning, you can have smoothies, fruits. Oatmeal gives you energy. If you put a little peanut butter in it, some cinnamon, almond milk, it tastes so good and it gives you energy all day. Foods like that, you want foods that are filling, foods that are going to taste good as well, so we can keep eating healthy. We want them to taste good. So those are the things that you want to eat. Chicken breast, you want to eat brown rice, you want to eat lots of veggies. Those things are going to help you maintain your body, which is the key factor in the career, is your body. That is your money maker. You have to take care of it. And that also means that you may have to get up earlier so you can go for a walk in the morning so that you can get your endurance up. And that's another factor is with dancing, is you have to have high endurance. So that means that if you get up and go walking or jogging or running, you might want to make that a habit, because you're going to need that. Also, just make sure you're constantly training. Get in as many dance classes as you can. Join dance teams. Do what you can. Even if right now, because of coronavirus, you're not able to go and be present in a dance room, but there are lots of online classes that you can take. So I would just encourage you to find studios that are offering virtual classes, because you can still stay in shape then. You can still learn virtually. And it's not the same, but you're still training. And that's really good. You don't want to stop. So those are my nuggets for you. If you have any questions, again, my name is Angie McKinnon, and Mr. Justin will make sure that you can get in touch with me if you want to know anything further about dance. But I look forward to seeing what you guys are going to do in the industry. You guys are the future dancers. Those of you who are interested in dance and want to make it a career, I believe in you. I believe that you can do it. Again, Mr. Justin can connect you with me if you have any questions beyond what I've talked about in the video. I hope you guys have a fabulous day, and maybe I'll see you in the future. Bye.